What's up, kings and queens? It's your girl, 𝙙𝙪𝙧𝙚. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hello. If you're returning, what's good? Welcome or welcome back, y'all. I hope you're having the most amazing day wherever you are in the world. So as you read by the title, today is something a little bit different from the content I typically create. Today is going to be my very first pod vlog, which is just a mix between a podcast and an actual vlog. So I'm going to kind of take you guys through some portions of my morning while also just talking a little bit. It's not going to necessarily narrate what I'm doing during my vlog, but just kind of like a podcast. So people can listen or they can actually watch and listen. So today's topic, you guys, is going to be what to do when you feel stuck and or stagnant. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of go through cycles within, my life and within my year. There's parts of my year where I always feel super duper motivated and extremely energized. There's parts of my year where I typically feel like defeated or exhausted or just tired and stressed and worried or whatever the case may be. But then I go through phases where sometimes I just feel like nothing's bad happening, nothing's great happening, but at the same time I just feel kind of like stagnant. Like I'm not really moving forward, I'm not really moving back. I just kind of feel like I'm stuck in a routine of things. And because of that, it can get to feel not depressing all the time, but just kind of like sad and like blah. Does that make sense? Comment down below if you ever feel just like blah. I don't know how to describe it besides the word blah. So I hope that makes sense, y'all. But I get in those moods every now and then where I just feel like, blah. So today I just want to kind of talk about like what are some things that don't require a lot of, resources or anything like that, but also allows you to kind of get out of that mood. So the first thing I want to talk about is just switching up your routine, whether it means you are typically a night owl, maybe you start to become just an early bird just temporarily. So you start to try and go to bed a little bit earlier. You wake up earlier, get your day started earlier. You can also switch up your routine by maybe if you drive to work a certain way every day, maybe you drive to work a different way, or you take a different route, or you stop by somewhere that you've always passed up and you never really had a moment to stop by. Does that make sense, y'all? I hope this is kind of making sense. But anyway, just switching up your routine, that can even be down to like your skincare routine. Maybe you throw in something fun if you're not really keen on not moisturizing, but like exfoliating. Maybe you start to exfoliate and seeing the benefits of that. If you are into, fashion or something like that, maybe you switch up your style for the week or something like that, just to kind of give you something to kind of knock you out of feeling stuck or like you're doing the same exact thing every single day, not moving forward, but not moving backwards either, but just feeling like, complacent or stagnant or whatever the case may be. So switching up your routine is going to be my first recommendation. And again, y'all, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm really just giving you some suggestions based off my own experience, because these are things that I also go through and things that I feel. So my second suggestion is going to be to change your environment, whether that means if you are typically a loner and you don't really socialize much, maybe you hang around your friends or you visit your family a little bit more. Or if you feel like you are always socializing and you're constantly around people and you never really have enough time or energy just for yourself, maybe then you switch up your routine and kind of give yourself some me time where you can isolate yourself just a little bit, really focus and zone in on you and how you're feeling and what you want to do and, goals and dreams and things like that. So switching up your routine, whatever that may mean for you, and changing up your environment. And then my last recommendation is just going to be to try something new. That could be as simple as trying a food that you never had before, or maybe you're listening to a new artist or a new genre of music, or maybe you watch the same type of movies normally and you want to switch that up, or maybe you are into exercising, but you've never done a particular type of, workout. Maybe you switch up your workout routine. You switch up just anything that you aren't typically doing. So trying something new can always kind of like spark an interest that you might not even know is actually there. So those are going to be my top 3 recommendations for if you feel stuck or you feel stagnant. Again, this video was not meant to be super long. I just kind of wanted to, get my feet wet a little bit when it comes to this idea of a pod vlog. So shout out to a YouTuber. Her name is Erin on Demand. I've been following her for years, you guys, and she started doing pod vlogs a couple months ago, and they have been extremely interesting to me just because they're topics that everybody can relate to, but it's not just watching, a regular vlog where we're just taking you throughout the day. So kind of wanted to give a little inspiration and motivation while also, showing the day in the life of a full-time entrepreneur and while I'm staying at home. So comment down below if you guys actually enjoyed this video. I know it was a quick one, but I appreciate you watching. Until next time, kings and queens, I'm